Very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video in the SoapUI series. Okay, in this series, we are going to see how to add property file in our Soap project. So property file is very important thing, right? In lot of other tools, we add environmental variables, some reusable things which can be called and used in multiple right execution or test case. Like in automation framework, we create some class that we call, or we create some property file that we call to our test cases, so that right, instead of hard coding, we can use it in a separate file and change the values whenever we want. Okay, so property file is similar to that. We keep a separate set a separate property that we call to a test case. Okay, so that is the purpose of this right property file. Okay, so I've already added a soap project, right, which we are seeing in the past videos. I've already added WSDL, so this I've added. Okay, now I'm going to create one, generate one, right, test shoot. Okay, which you already know, right? Create one test case for each operation. I'm going to add only one test case now, that is add. So this I'm using the calculator WSDL, which we can search in Google, right, and we can get it. Okay, so I'm creating one test shoot. Okay, that is calculator test shoot. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, right, so I've added a test case here. Okay, one test case, which one step, that is right add. Okay, suppose, right, I'm going to give, right, this we already saw, right. So I give 5. Okay, then I'm going to give 10, right, and run this. So it's going to fetch a result. Okay, so it's going to give 15. It's going to add this, we saw already. Okay, now let's see how we can add property file, right, in our project level. Right, then we'll add in the test shoot, test case, and in our tester. Okay, how to add property file in a project is, now we need to click this project, and you should click this property. Okay, instead of clicking, right, you go and click plus symbol, then you just give, right, name it as text. Okay, or we'll give it as a message. Okay, we'll give it as a message, and the value will give it as an created a project. Okay, created a project. Okay, now I created a property in a project. Now I'm going to add in the test shoot. Okay, so now I'm going to click this test shoot. Okay, in this there is a property I can add, right. I'm going to give again message. Then I'm going to add created a test shoot. Okay, now I created one property in test shoot. I'm also going to create in test case. Okay, for the double click test case, like add, click add, then give message. One minute, let me see. One minute, message, right, one minute, message. Then I'm going to click here, right, created. One minute, let me close this. One minute, I'm going to click this one, right, message, and I'm going to give created a test case. Okay, suppose, right, I added in project test shoot test case. Suppose I want to add in test step also, right. I'll click this. Okay, how I to add test step means right click. Okay, insert step. In that you have properties, right? I should click properties here. Okay, I have to click properties, then I have to add in the test step level. Okay, message created in test step or created test step. Okay, created. So I've added, right, four properties. One is in project, next one is shoot, next one is test case, and next one is in test steps. Okay, now how we are going to call these properties in our right, in your test case, right? For that you should click in test steps, add step. You have to go and click this groovy script. Okay, so in the test step you have to go right click, add step, and click groovy script. Click, give a name. Now we have to write a groovy script here. So SoapUI is, right, based upon groovy script. Okay, so SoapUI is based upon the groovy script. So we can write groovy script, attach a script, and we can use it in our execution. Okay, let me write a groovy script here. First is context dot, one minute, dot expand. Okay, then you have to give bracket, single quotes. Okay, we need to give dollar, then we need to give curly bracket, then we need to give hash, then you have to give project. Okay, then you have to give hash, then you have to give the message. What is the message, right? Variable we gave there, right? Then what we should give it is, we should give, right, then you should give the curly bracket, close the curly bracket, close the single quotes, then you have to close the bracket. Okay, for this is how we can write, insert the groovy script in our test case. Okay, now for printing this we can use this line, log dot info. Okay, so if I run this, okay, I run this test case. See, a property has been finished, right? So it executed the groovy script. Okay, now it's been passed, and right, if you see the test steps, right, so it has been started, and you got the log also when it executed, what time, date it executed. You can see the log also. Okay, same thing I can call, right, the others also. For example, test shoot, one minute. First I call, use the property for the project. Let me use it for the test shoot. Okay, next in is for test case. Okay, then I'll use it for test step also. Okay, so on it. Okay, I'll call this properties also. Okay, for that I'll remove this, I will add properties. Okay, I'll remove the hash, then I'll give the properties. Let me run the script. Okay, you can see, right, test shoot is created, test case is created, and test step is created. So all the four groovy script, right, which we added is been executed. This is how we can link the property, right, value with our test case. Okay, how to apply this in the real time? Okay, for that we should click the request. Before that we need to add the property, one minute. Okay, let me go to the, right, add, right, we'll click it. First we need to add the property, right? 1 minute. We'll add the property. We'll click here. Suppose I'm going to add, right? So a value is 20. 1 minute. Next I will add another value. B value is 50. So I've added two, right? Assign two values, right? One is A and one is B. This we can use it in our test cases, add test case. How to use it, right? Again, we need to go to the add. Okay. Now we need to click it. Okay. So now we need to add this here. Okay. So what to add is, right? We should copy this one, test case, right? Dollar test case and the message. Okay. Let me copy this one. Let me go to add. So I'll paste this one. Okay. So dollar, right? Instead of message, the what is the value, right? Variable gave there A. Okay. So now what is the variable you should give here? B. Okay. So this will be the values will be called from the property file. Okay. This is how, right? Instead of hard coding, we can give directly, right? We can keep it in a separate one, and that we can call to our test case. Okay. Let me run this one. So it's right passed now. Okay. So this is how we can add, right, call the property values in our test cases, and we can execute it. Okay. This is how the property values, right, will be used in our SoapUI. Okay. So I hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Meet you soon in the next part of the video.